will be getting a lot of business from McCaffrey's proposed overwhelming dominance of air and naval power against the Iranian homeland. The next day, Melbourne hosted Senator Joe Lieberman, a one-time Democrat who's embraced the Bush administration's push for war across the Middle East, led to an unofficial explosion for the Democratic Party in 2006, though Lieberman was again re-elected as an independent. Not disclosed to Melbourne by his audience, to his audience, the fact that Lieberman works for Israel Aerospace Industries, a defense company with $1 billion in sales in the U.S. Melbourne did not again respond to a request for comment at press time. Jed Legum reported Thursday morning that Lieberman and McCaffrey are hardly alone in advocating for war in the media without revealing their financial interest in the conflicts. Legum lists 9 former government officials with the ties to the defense industry who are being presented to the American people as experts without noting their connections to military-industrial complex. So one of those profiled by Legum in Popular Information is Michael Chertoff, the former Bush-era Secretary of Homeland Security. And yeah, print media not immune to its lack of accountability shown by TV. On January 5th, Washington Post ran a piece by former Bush administration National Security Advisor Stephen Hadley saluting the assassination of Soleimani and calling for war if necessary. That Hadley is on the board of Raytheon alongside McCaffrey over on MSNBC did not receive a mention. Fred Hyatt is the guy as the editor of the Post. He's going to need to really disclose this stuff. I think it's something that people like the Brian Stelders out there and you really need to start talking about because it's just the responsible way, I think, to be going about things. All right, before we go here, a new survey sheds fresh light on the wide gulf in how richest and low-income families in the U.S. view their own life experiences satisfaction, with a full 97% of the wealthy shockingly saying the so-called American dream is working for them. Standard polling typically does not gather much data on the views of the richest 1% of Americans, those who earn at least $500,000 per year, because so few of them, because there are so few of them. So researchers at NPR, the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation, the Harvard T. Chan School of Public Health oversampled wealthy respondents in a new study to get a sense of their ideology. People have a lot of views about what the cases of most successful people in America are, but we've never been in most cases able to look at them. Robert Blendon, the Harvard Chan School told NPR the wealthy respondents displayed near universal life satisfaction. I mean, obviously, according to Washington Post, 90% of the people polled saying they were completely or very satisfied with their lives, and 97% saying they believe that they are living the American dream or well on their way to achieving it. Those who differed drastically. Those results, differed drastically for the middle income households, which make between $35,000 to $99,000 per year, and low income people who earn $35,000 or less. Less than half of the poorest respondents expressed satisfaction with their lives, and 2/3 of middle income people said the same. The number of rich people who expressed overall dissatisfaction with their lives was pretty much statistically indistinguishable from zero, so it's no real surprise. But the poor differentiated happiness and life satisfaction, as Ingram noted. Research in recent years has shown that happiness correlates with income only up to about $75,000, with earners going no happier the more they earn after that. So kind of money can't buy happiness. I mean, this seems like kind of a stupid study. But the new survey's first of its kind data shows the 1% that life satisfaction continues to rise with income through at least the $500,000 a year threshold. So they're satisfied with their life and all, but a number of factors show why low-income Americans report far lower rates of satisfaction with their lives. Nearly 40% of respondents in the group say they have trouble paying group bills, and about a third of them say they struggle to afford groceries. Wealthy respondents appear to concern themselves little with the everyday struggles of those with far fewer resources. and again, this is the funny part, I think we'll end on this, more than half of the richest people said they don't believe that it should be a priority for lawmakers to reduce income inequality. Damn. Yeah, so, I mean, you think they're, like, more than half of them was like, income inequality, yeah, whatever. Like, again, it's not shocking, but still very surprising, if you think about it. Yeah, so anyway, that's all the time we got for today. We will probably have to push back on culture a little bit because we do have, to be honest, a little bit of a technical difficulty. But if we can work to get that solved, which hopefully we can by the end of the weekend, we will bring Uncultured to you as soon as possible. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. This has been Newsflash.